All right, I'm gonna make some pressure cores. This is what we're gonna need for the next level drill. And I need 3 of them total. I already have 1, so we're gonna have 2 of them now. And I need a lot, like a 10x increase in pressure to get to some really good stuff out there. So, and the more pressure I get, the more atmosphere I generate, if you will, the better those wind turbines that I've invested in will work. Now, I have 3 on that top up there. I will show you this, I suppose, before we get started. I had to have them clipping. It's the only way it would fit. And since there's a little bit of injustice in how I have to place them, I said that that's fine. I don't normally like clipping, but yeah, I had to have them clipping a little bit. So like, see how they're very, I can almost get my camera there. Yeah. See how they're kind of clipping, right? They're kind of clipping. It's very close. There's just a tad bit of room depending on how the blades are oriented, but there are certain circumstances where they do technically clip into each other, but it is what it is. Had to do it. Then we have all these solar panels, and oh, you know what? That looks like it could be fun. Hang on. I know you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you? I know you are. You are thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Just got to get a running start. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, not quite enough. Oh, not quite enough. Hold on. We can make this. Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it clips through it. Lame. Oh, I made it. Anyway, I was going to hop around on my solar panels. Okay. Well, anyways, we're back, right? It's here. Now, I could tear this down. That's a solution, but I think I'd rather just add to it. We are, by the way, as of right now anyway, we are entirely powered by renewables. I have went through an entire night cycle with no fuel in those generators, and all of the power stayed on as it currently is, okay? And you can see we're in the middle of the day, all the batteries are full. So this is the power of scaling up that renewable energy, right? And if we wanted to, we could get more batteries, I suppose. I could just get 3 more power cells, and I could get more batteries. And I am going to need more batteries in order to make it through the night. But yeah, and this is with the heater on, by the way. The heater is on, and we have all of that is hooked up through that little junction box right there all the way out there, okay? So, but I do have 2 extra regolith rods just in case I need to power these up. I got two spares. Okay, so let's make this tier 3 drill, and I'm sure this is going to definitely change the dynamics of our power here. So because this is gonna draw 3 per second, but 3 terraform progress per second is great. This is enormous. We're gonna have to place it somewhere. Not sure where. Let's see where it can go. This is pretty big. Yeah, we could put it way over here. I'm sure it's out of range of my printer by now, though, isn't it? Yeah. So why don't we place this? I don't particularly like it being right here on top of me here, but I'm thinking if I place it right here, it shouldn't be a big deal. For now, we can place it here. Where is the power connector, though? Is it on this side or the other side? Where does it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? How about right here? This is interesting. It's not really level, but you know what? You know what? I can connect it to the power connector that's over there. Yeah, that little junction box here can power this. It's okay. So we'll place this right about here. So this is a big drill. It's way more efficient than that drill. And ideally we should have 2 of these drills, not 1 and 1, because like that one's just not as power efficient as this one. We're not getting as much progress, but let's just see how our power grid handles having this thing running. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in there. And of course it starts drilling before I plug it in because it's pulling its power from my battery pack, which is kind of interesting if you think about it, because I can stand here with this plugged into me, right? I'm powering that drill, but I'm not losing any power in my pack because I'm near the towers, right? So technically it's plugged into the grid, but it's plugged into me. And I think that's kind of cool. I'm just saying, that's neat. All right. So we'll pop that in there. And of course it's going to hit my power grid pretty hard, I would think. But right now during the day, we still don't need those generators running. We're fine. And if you want to know how fine we are, just hit 1 on the keyboard, right? And you can see we have a plus 8.7 per second. So we are 8 per second positive right now during the day. But of course, during the night, we would be significantly at a deficit. So we're going to have to enhance this even further. I've added 3 additional solar panels there to help with it during the day. And of course, we have 3 wind turbines up there, which are not very effective. But raising the pressure faster is going to make them more effective. Why don't we go ahead, destroy this drill, which is going to give me 2 pressure cores back. So I just need to make 1 more pressure core, and then I could have 2 of the tier 3 drills instead. So let's just make 1 more of these things. And then we'll come back over here, and I think I want to move this. Yeah, we're going to move this so it's in range. I kind of want to put these drills on the other side of the hill if I could. I don't like them here. I want them on the other side of the drill, I think. On the other side of the hill. I'm going to place this printer like right here and see what that does for me. All right, so let me just tear this down. I know it's running and everything, but I'm going to move it. I know. You can move it. You don't have to tear. I'm going to do it anyway. All right. So we have all the resources right here. And I'm going to take... Yeah, we can make exactly 2 of these. So let's see whether or not it will let me place it on this side. Because ideally, what I would like to see is for all the noisy crap to just not be near me all the time. I don't want it to be near me. I want to do it somewhere else. And you see, like this is not going to let me. It's out of range. I want them here. I want one right here, and then I want another one like right here. Like right next to each other, I think would be kind of cool. You know. So let me move that printer again. Just move the printer a little bit further out where it can be. Oh, am I not allowed to place it out here? Well, it's not flat. Yeah, I can place it over here though, right? Yeah, I can place it right out here. This has got to be in range. So right about as close as I can get to where that's going to be installed. Right about there. All right, it's a little too far out. I thought so, but maybe if I just power it myself, it'll be okay, right? Because we need 25 power. Oh, we need 50 power. Okay, I don't have 50 power in my pack that I'm allowed to distribute. I'm not allowed to distribute 50 power from my pack. Is it walking because it's too far away? Is that why? I think so. Yeah, cable tension critical, disconnection imminent. Ah! Is it good? We're good. Okay. Just, hey, you gotta know. You gotta know. All right. So now I've got 99 power again. And I lose power quickly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to losing power in my pack here, but I lose power pretty quickly, I feel like. All right, this'll let me build this right here, right? Obviously, I got to bring, power connections out this way and stuff, but yeah, we'll put it right out here like this. Say right. Oh, you got to be a little bit further out than I wanted, but it is what it is. At least it's away from my vision, all right? It's out of my line of sight, and it's going to be working despite being... God, that's still far away, though, isn't it? I'm going to move that printer even more. So we'll use the printer once again, and... Oh, I don't have the gold wire in range. I think it's... Okay, I think what it is I'm out of range of the auto storages. I'm so far out that the auto storages can't give me what I need. All right. And then you can see right now, again, it's nighttime. We don't have anything happening with the solar panels. And if you take a look at our power grid, it's currently operating at a 20.5 loss. And so we're slowly seeing that down. And as that ticks down, right, we'll lose all the power in these batteries. But we stay powered throughout the entire night. At least until I hook up that drill. Hooking up the drill will change that scenario. But yeah, where is gold wire? Right here. Let's get the gold wire. We'll grab 2 of them because I can. And let's grab them out. I'm mostly doing that to free up a slot so the drones will start using it. All right, so we'll grab this. And I don't know if it's in range still. It may not be, but let's see. We're going to need 50 power for this too. And I want to just place this right next to the other one. It will let me do it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to let me do it right up next to the other. So it's a double drill, basically, right? Is what I'm looking for. We got ourselves a double drill. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for an aesthetic that basically makes it look like, you know, it's all one machine. That's about as close as I can go, I think. All right, and it's on the other side of the hill. I don't have to look at it. All right, let's bring this back. Bring it back in range. Here we go. So we'll just bring this back, and now I have to route power out that way too. I'm gonna need power extenders and stuff to bring it out that way. And why don't we just leave the printer right here. Why can't I confirm this? It won't let me confirm the delivery of this printer. Am I only allowed to move it so far away or what? Okay, I have to. That's weird. All right. Yep. Now I can do it. I guess at first I moved it here and then I moved it there. So you have to be within range of the printer. The printer has to print itself somewhere. I guess the printer is the one printing itself. We'll place it back here. It's fine. And then we'll just delete this to cut that cable because it looks weird. And we'll go ahead and collect it right here. And that may actually not be the play. No, it's not the play, right? That's not the play because we have to route power out to the drills. So I need to be in range to route the power out to the drills anyway. So put this back. This will be fine. Put this back and then hook it back up again over here. Yep, like that. I actually like that walking animation. I like that. I wish there was a way for me to do that. I mean, you know, obviously it's slower, but like, I like the ability to do this. Can I do this without? Because this, I don't know how to walk this speed, but if I could, that'd be sweet. I wouldn't do it very often, of course, but just like, I don't know. Like, imagine you're making a montage of, you know, in a video for a video game, and you're just like, I want this to look cool, and I want to have the drill building behind me while I walk away or something, you know? That'd be great. Is there a key binding for that? I gotta know. Is there a key binding for it? Boost. It's just boost. We don't have a slow down function. There's no slow here, unfortunately. Okay, never mind then. Anyways, power extenders, right? We need one. Just a stage one is okay. It's, you know, we're only connecting 2 things out this way. And as far out as I'm allowed to go is probably where I should be here. This is okay. Right out here is good. Right, and then we'll just turn it like this, and this will be where we hook it in. No big deal. All right, so plug it in there and plug it in here. There we go. And then this one, obviously it can't plug in all the way, so we're gonna need another extender that brings it out this way, but it's probably good to... Oh, right. Oh, good. Yeah, excessive draw from backpack. Yeah, I plugged in to the cable, and it started powering both of the drills. Ah! Whoops. Yeah, I'm in range. We're good. Okay. So anyway, I needed to come back here anyway. Let's go ahead and say that the power extender, it looks like I can get about here before it complains, right? So we can just place this here. And then I should be able to just go like this, like that. There we go. And then plug this in here. There we go. And then I can plug in this all the way out, and it's starting to become daytime again, which is great news. Solar panels are doing their thing. Ooh, I may not be able to reach. Oh, I may not be able to reach. It doesn't let me jump either. Thought maybe I could jump faster. And I mean, it's gonna draw from the batteries a lot because the solar is not quite very good, but we'll go ahead and plug it in. And then we'll see. Yeah, so look, it's got this appearance like it's the same machine. Yeah, and the batteries are basically dead now. I think I pretty much overdrew it significantly here doing that. But that's okay. It's okay. We can get those drills running now. So I'm going to bring this back because we don't need this here anymore. So let's go ahead and bring this out. And we'll bring it out all the way over. And, you know, maybe we can print from here. I don't know. Maybe we can set this up right here. It kind of looks nice, doesn't it? I think it kind of looks nice. Right, you being right here. Maybe not here specifically, though. Whoa. What does that sound? It's like it's charging me, but it's not. It's like pulsating. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. There's just enough power to auto charge me is what that is. So I really do genuinely need to disconnect the drills, I think, at this point, because they are running, but there's barely enough power to charge me. I mean, I'm at 94 now, but if I do this, then I can stop that pulsating sound. I'm starting to think I want another power extender just to make it easier to plug it in. I don't have to walk all the way out there. I think so. I think I want another one. Here, let's go ahead and thick cables. I mean, ideally, it would be, the cleanest look would be that we plug it in behind this unit into this whole setup, but I actually don't have enough plugs. The power extender 3 is here. I could maybe get away with like upgrading that power extender to a 2 instead of having it be a 1, and then I'd have enough if I shifted some things around, but I don't care enough about it. It's okay. We're gonna get another T1. You know, there's a lot of open space here. Why don't we just plan for the future a little bit and get a T3 here? So I need an aluminum ingot to do that. So where's my aluminum? Aluminum. Silver's in there. Aluminum ore. Just 2 would be fine. And we'll place it in here. It should only take 2 still. Well, it's not plugged in, is it? Oh, it is. It's not letting me pop it in there. Do I really have to have a tier 1 in order to... Wow. So the basic resources still need a tier 1, even though a tier 2 should be able to do that for me. I don't like it. Also, I'm stuck here. Something just happened. I can't move. I can't move. It's actually glitching the whole game right now. Look at that. Something is going very wrong. I can't touch anything. I can't store anything. I can't do anything. Weird. I can't even hit escape to pause. Whoa. Well, this is definitely a bug. Definitely crashed something. Pre-release. Just saying. Pre-release. Want to make sure that's abundantly clear. So we're looking at this. I need to have refinery tier 1. So let's bring this over. And like, honestly, the game runs super smooth. It's just got these tiny little things that happen where all of a sudden you're glitched in. And I think these are fixable. Like, I think it's really fixable. So I'm not really all that worried about it. I would like to have this refinery somewhere else though, man. All right, you know what? I'll set it here. I don't like it there, but we'll set it there. And then let's just swap this cable to where it's plugged in here instead. Just because, you know. Actually, I don't like this. Let's disconnect. We'll bring the smaller one around. There we go. And pop it in right there. Okay, now we have this. So I should be able to put aluminum in there and have it be all good now. So we have aluminum right there. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then 1, 2. Aluminum ingot, please. So that I can have my tier 3, right? I want to go, is it here? Yeah. So I want to go right here, aluminum ingot. And I'll place a tier 3 socket, I think somewhere out in the center here. Because I'm probably going to develop this flat land and I'm going to want to connect to power when I do. So I don't know how many connections we're going to need, but I mean, I got a tier 3 right here. So we got plenty of connections when we go and develop this big wide open flat land. So, whoops, got to pick it up from the ground, don't I? There's no automation with the refinery. It would be nice to have some kind of automation with the refinery. I'm just saying. It would be. All right, so let's grab this. And I'm going to go... what do you think? About here? About here? No? Maybe here? I'm just trying to figure like where I'm at. Where am I going to develop in the future, you know? And yeah, I can always move it, I suppose. I'll just put it right here. The goal is to have... You know, just make it easier to disconnect and reconnect the drills is the only thing I'm doing here. I'm just making it easier to do that. Let's grab a smaller cable. There we go. And you know what? We'll use this side. Who knows? I might want to use the other side. And we'll go... Wait, really? Oh, right. Every time I grab that thing, it powers those drills from my backpack. Ugh. I guess I'm going to have the thick boy cable. There's no other way around it. Because it drains my backpack entirely before I can even reach that connection point. and it like automatically disconnects me. All right, so those drills take a lot of power, come to find out. 6 per second each? Is it 6 per second each, or is it 3 per second each? And 6 total. It's 6 total. So you're telling me, wait a minute, you're telling me that I can't, hold on. I'm at 99%, 98% power right now, okay? So if I grab this, wow, it does decrease pretty fast, doesn't it? And it'll automatically deconnect or disconnect. That is pretty fast. Okay, you win. So while running, which uses even more power, I can't reach the other connection before that happens. Okay. No problem. And, you know, I could probably solve this problem also just by putting another one of them towers over here, and then it'd be fine. We've also, by the way, in addition to reaching a pressure here, where I can now have another printer, which is nice, we've also reached a temperature threshold that has the cryosphere completely free of ice as well. So cryospheric melting is finished, and we're almost getting liquid water. We're very, very close to getting liquid water. Oh yeah, buddy. That's where it's gonna be. So we can get these blueprints here, and then I want to start working on this. Now this is water extender, water tank, and water pump. So starting to get water and then using that water to, I think, I would assume anyway, help the soil and start growing live. I mean, the seed of life needs to have conditions to grow, and then that life needs to spread and have more life from it. The biospray tower. Interesting. Storage drone platform. Not sure what that's about. Is that for trading from one area to another, maybe, if I have multiple bases? That'd be kind of cool. And then once we get our soil stage, then we start getting a scanner module tier 2. Maybe it can scan further away. And then auto storage tier 3. Ugh, can't wait. Mining laser tier 3. There's even a... is there another mining laser? Like, are we going to get to... Look at this, man. Like, mining drone platform tier 3. Like, there's a lot of stuff going through here. Oxygen, sprayers. Yeah, there's a lot of game left. This is not over. There's a lot of game left. And we're going to need more power as we expand. Get more and more things are going to need more and more power. So, yeah. That's why it's important to get that pressure up so that these tier 3 wind turbines can actually do something good for us. Now, this isn't melted yet. This isn't liquid ice yet, but it will be once it gets up there. What's the power grid looking at? This is currently able to generate 1.68, 1.69. Nice. We're getting up there. That's good. Obviously, it can go up to 8, so we really want to keep that going. I might actually put one behind these drones, the flying drones. Actually, you know, I'd love to have more flying drones. But in order to get more flying drones, I got to have more power production. I simply need more power producers. Which is kind of where I'm at here. We can make one of these, and we can also make another one of these. I mean, actually, they're not mutually exclusive. We can do both. So how about we try this? Let's get another printer, actually. I don't wonder what that's going to cost me. Let's go over here to the tower. We need to grab the blueprints, right? I didn't do that. So let's create the blueprint disks. There we go. All the available blueprints that are available to me will kick out. And then we just have to plop them into a printer. And then I can print another printer, I guess. It's on this side. Okay. So the printer requires 2 iron ingots. Alrighty then. Iron. Take the iron ore out of there. Very good. And we'll come on over here and place the iron ore there and there. Get ourselves another iron ingot. Should be good to go. Probably should look at getting more regolith pods just for a little while here. Because the batteries are half full and it's getting later in the day right now because of the drills. So I'm going to turn these on. It's not really going to help me much, but at this point, the scale of our power network is like these things are small. Like these two things combined are only 50% more power generation than a single solar panel. So it's really not, they're very insignificant. Where the advantage is that they get to keep running at night. That's pretty much it. And actually at this point, that thing over there is generating pretty much just as much as these are. More so, actually. All right, that was up to 1.69. It's probably closer to 1.8 by now with the pressure increases. And so each of these are 1.5. So it really makes very little sense for me to continue these. And instead, I should be investing in those at this point, which is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get those. So we're gonna get a printer first, though, I think, just so I can move it. Nah. Yeah, iron ingot. Let's get one more printer, and I can move that one around. We'll have one stationary printer that just kind of sits there, does what it's doing, and then we'll have another printer that I can move around all over the place. So let's do that. We're gonna bring this over here, and we'll plug it into this power junction over here. So if I can get you, yeah, right here, and we'll have another printer just sitting over here. Maximum distance, right about there is good. All right, and then I can plug it in with a. I know it doesn't matter. Okay, I know. I'm weird like that. All right. Oh no, don't do it. Yep. I'm really weird that way. Okay, I gotta have the narrow, small cables if I can. I like them. All right. So we can get another drone platform, which sounds great. And actually, it doesn't interfere with my ability to make anything else, does it? Yeah, wind tier 3 is not the same materials, but let's do the wind tier 3 anyway. Wind tier 3, it's got to be, unfortunately, on flat ground entirely. So it's got to be out here. Looking for the power connection. Where is it? There it is, right there. Okay, so I want it to be as far away as possible, I would have liked. But it looks like it's going to have to be a little bit closer than as far away as possible. So right about here, I guess, is going to work. We'll place it there. And then what I got to do is a little bit of cable reorganizing here. Let's take you, plug you into this one, plug you into this one. Fine, thick boy cable. And then you are going to go off to another one. So I need to have another power junction. And that is on the way up. Power extender. I'd like a better one, you know? So we get another aluminum ingot. Probably. Wow, we're going up. Pressure is accelerating very fast now. Whoa, we're at pressure stage 8. 8 is a tier 3 fuel generator. Which, I don't know. How much power does it actually make? Because if it's probably better than the two of these, right? Because it matters. You got to be as efficient as possible when you're burning if you're going to have to burn your fuel source, you want to be as efficient as possible. So this one is 5 power, 100% efficiency bonus. Only 2 fuel slots, by the way. Generates power using uranium fuel rods, offering much higher fuel capacity and greatly increased efficiency over regolith rods. Very good. And that's what we'll do. It is enormous, but it can fit there. God, that's huge. Why is it so big? Huh? Why's it got to be so big? We want it close to us, right? We want these close to us because they, we have to keep constantly refilling them. So give me these. And I guess I need to put these in a storage somewhere. Let's put these just right here for now, just so I'm breaking them down. Give me that there, yeah? Okay. And then let me break this one down too. Because each of these are 1.5. And I'm replacing them with one that does 5. So that's obviously a significant increase, especially if it's going to be more efficient. Put the silver wire and stuff in there. No. Silver wire, yes. Yes, okay. And then the regolith pods will just be here for now, so I can use them later. Okay. And let's go over and get that tier 3 fuel, which is so big. Why are you so big? Why do you have to be this big? It's only 5 power for this too. The size is enormous. And it's also not going to let me do it. Yeah. It's not going to, it's so big that I can't place it where 3 other power generators used to be. Oh, right there. Right there. I'll take it. It's insane. So insane. All right. Yeah, you are going to be put right there. And then there's, of course, the fuel, right? It has 2 fuel rods, it says, but this is not regolith fuel. Right. It's not regolith fuel. So it's the uranium fuel rods. So I have uranium in storage. So let's check out and see what we might be able to do there. Uranium rod. Yeah. I got a lot of uranium. And in fact, one of my drones has been told to collect uranium, so that's why I have a lot of uranium. Now you know why. I'm going to make 4 of them. I feel like I should take this one away. Can I take that one out? No. It's just stuck in there. That's fine. All right. With 4 of these bad boys, we'll have power through the night, hopefully allowing us to push our other stuff through the night. So there we go. And our batteries are full, actually. So there's no reason for it to run yet, which is crazy cool, considering the drills are still running. Yep. So the drills are running right now, and we're still good at plus 14.8. Fantastic. And it has a little bit to do, I think, with the fact that this is connected, isn't it? No, it's not connected. This is without this connected, as I haven't done that yet. You don't. How much are you getting regolith right now? You're getting aluminum. What are you getting? I think you're getting platinum, right? I thought you were getting... Hold on. Deactivate. You're getting titanium. Not platinum. Yeah, titanium. Let me switch you to... Go get more chromium. I'm going to need it. And then you're getting uranium already. I like that. Okay. So really quick, I need to connect this up. I need another connection. I think for now, temporarily, until I can figure it out. Let's just grab this and haul it all the way over here and plug it in. Because this thing is currently generating 3.9. See that? I mean, again, like, what do we need the tier 3 fuel generator for when the wind power is going to be more than that? I might as well just go for more wind. I think the power production, I feel like, maybe I'm just weird. I feel like it needs a little more balancing, right? Like, renewable power is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan of it. If you can't tell by how I talk about it, I'm an enormous fan of it, all right? Big. But that burning uranium fuel should produce a lot more than that. Let's just be clear here. That should produce a lot more power than that, and it doesn't. So I feel like I'm not saying this is too strong. I'm saying this is way too weak, is what I'm saying. But if you can balance them out differently, like the solar panels should be 1 each, not 2. That's my opinion. The wind should be up to 4, probably at max on its scale. And then this sucker should produce like 20. It just should. Make it more expensive to build it, but it should just produce a lot more than those other things did. That's just my opinion, man. My opinion ain't worth much, I know. I'm actually going to cancel that because I need to build it from this one. I need to be in range over here. So we're developing this area over here a bit more. And we're going to get more wind, which I'm hoping, yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm hoping you'll give me another 2 of these. Yeah, there we go. Right here. Right here. Ooh! Liquid water has formed on the planet for the first time. We did it! Finished! Liquid water. Temperature stage 8 achieved. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. And then I can get another one right over here. There we go. I am hoping you'll let me build a 3rd. Come on. Let me build a 3rd. Oh, you're not. Oh, there it is. Got it. It's probably going to clip. Oh, I can get it further away, though. Right here. Yeah, right here. That's not going to clip, right? Oh, it does. It clips horribly. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see if we can move it. I was hoping I could put it way over here, but... Yeah, I like the other 2. Those are fine because they're clearly not clipping, but this one is definitely clipping, and I just can't have that. I can't do it. And I'd like to move it, of course, but you can't move it to where it would clip with itself either. So it's going to have to be like, yeah, maybe over here or something. Can you let me do it here? This is out of range anyway. It just looks bad. All right, this looks fine. Everything looks okay until you get here, and then it's just like very clearly going through each other. And I just don't want that. I'm going to break it down. I just can't do it. You know, a lot of people could do it. I'm sure some of you out there in the audience could do that. You could say, hey, you know what? It's fine. You know, it doesn't matter if it clips. It works, right? But if there's something I don't like in video games, it's clipping. I'm not like a zealot about it per se, but clipping is probably one of the most annoying things visually for me to see in a video game. It just completely breaks my immersion. I need an aluminum ingot, I believe, to make this happen. Give me an aluminum ingot right here and here. I don't really need a tier 3, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because there's a lot of flat land out there, and I might be extending my power. Yeah, you know, to tell you the truth, I'm not going to extend it that much, am I? Certainly not to the point where I need it, because I can't even fit 3 of those suckers in there. So maybe the alloy instead. Because the alloy is for the tier 2, I think. Maybe we'll do the alloy instead. Let me see what the tier 2 is. I'm trying to go off memory here, and that's usually not a good thing for me. Okay, iron ingot. Yeah. Fair. You know what? We'll just do a tier 1 power extender for now. It's okay. Because if I do get a third one over here, then it's still going to be the right amount of connections. So we're going to go about like this with it. And then we'll unhook that. Well, that's... Shouldn't have unhooked it. Should have just did a different plug, but it's fine. Go like this. Go like this. And I might try to reposition these so that they're just a little bit further away so that I can fit another one there. Because now that I know I can fit another one there, it's kind of what I want to do. Grab this and go straight back here. There we go. Okay, now everything is hooked in. And see, each one of these things are producing now almost 5 per second. You know? So like these 2 wind turbines, as big as they are, don't get me wrong, they're pretty big, but as big as they are, I just don't feel like, it's my opinion, I just don't feel like they should be able to produce twice as much power as what is essentially a nuclear power plant right there. I just don't think that should happen, but especially when the pressure is not even full yet. Not even all the way up yet. Should we see the water? Gotta see the water. Liquid water. It's flowing. There it is. And all the sulfur that was mineable is now under it. Now, I don't know what happens if I jump in the water. I'm a robot, right? So it seems I'm okay. But I worry. I worry I'm not going to be okay in the water. I have not looked into it at all. So tell you what, why don't we put some of these resources we got here into storage so we don't lose them in case I die. We'll just put them over here. It's fine. Set them all down right over here. Come on. There we go. So I'm not going to lose anything. And then let's jump in the water, huh? Woo! Oh boy. So I can just be under it. I can just walk around under the water. Okay. Okay. I guess. And I can collect the tiny pieces of sulfur. There's no mining underwater. So there's sulfur at the bottom and that's it. And I can't... Doesn't seem like I can run. I cannot jump. There's no jumping allowed underwater. That's a little crazy. I feel like I should be able to swim. I would like some kind of animation for my bot swimming. Yeah. Anyway, now you know, all right? I had to try it out, just so everyone knows. Liquid water has arrived. And, yeah. So now we need to work towards, I guess, oxygen, right? Soil, probably soil. Let's see about putting the sulfur into storage here. I don't think there's... Oh, there's room right here. There we go. And then we'll grab these things because I might need them for what I'm building. So let me just take a quick look at this, because there's 3 new blueprints now. So we have the water extender tier 1, the water tank, and the water pump tier 1. And then we just need to get the average temperature to 30°C. And at that point, I mean, I guess it's good to go, right? I wouldn't want it any hotter than 30°C on an average temperature, for sure not. Okay, so we're almost here too. Solar panel tier 2s, and then that's probably my next project, is upgrading all my solar panels to tier 2. And then at this point, like I said, I don't think there's any reason to even have this generator, although it is spinning now. It is spinning. It's quite large. Trying to look up, but not look into my own pack. I would love like a free cam mode in this game. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good view right there. Yeah. Now you can see what it looks like. Worth it. Yeah? Worth it. Liquid water is here. We have uranium power. And the pressure has reached stage 9. Very good. There's even new blueprint schematics again to get. And for that, we get our tier 2 solar panels right there. So let's just go ahead and kick these out. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and see what size this is. And then I'm going to have to work towards upgrading these suckers because I want them upgraded. So, whoops, let's first put the blueprints in. That's the solar panel module for the rover. And then also solar panel 202. And with the solar panel module on the rover, I mean, effectively our range is infinite. So I could replace the battery that's on that trailer with a solar panel instead. You know, it doesn't... I wish there was a way to upgrade it so I could have 5 carts. But you can't have 5 carts. So let's say... Right here, yeah. So this is going to generate 2 power generation. But that's... this is the one I was going to say. That looks very familiar. No, it's this one I was looking for. So we have... this one, yeah. 0.2 power generation. Okay. You're after my heart with this. Thank you. I was like, if this thing generates the same at its form factor, I am just going to flip, okay? Balancing required. No, this is much more reasonable. Because in this case, I guess technically it's not that reasonable because I can move the entire cart for a 0.12. So I feel like with this module, I'd be able to almost mine infinitely. We'll have to take a look at that. And then this one here, wind, like the power generation being here, that's something. But with this power source, it should, if we wanted to be realistic, take more energy to move. And it would not be worth it. Because you can't, you can't get power from wind on a vehicle and then generate more power with the wind turbine than you are, that it costs you to move. So, but yeah, anyway, conservation of energy and all that. I'm thinking probably what the next thing to do is to go towards tier 2. So first, this panel is what we're using right now. It's 2. And then this one is going to be 6. It has larger cells. Yeah, larger cells and looks like a physically larger base too. Okay, and it requires gold wire, which isn't hard to get. I have it. So let's just go ahead and grab that really quick. Gold wire. But the amount of gold wire I'm going to need surpasses, I think, what I'm going to be able to have here. So I probably should switch one of my drones to go getting me gold. I'm going to do that really quick. Let's have the one that's getting uranium switch to getting gold. Yeah, I don't need you getting this anymore. Switch you to gold, please. And bring me the gold. So I want to see just how much bigger these things are. Because need I remind you, again, this is the balancing I'm talking about, that one of these generates more power than the nuclear plant does. Okay? Just, I'm throwing that out there. It shouldn't be doing that, is my opinion. But this is quite big. And the thing is, it takes up about the same amount of space as 3 of the little ones do. So I don't think there's really much reason to upgrade it, because they're going to take up about the same amount of space. maybe if I organize them, I could get one extra in there. Maybe, but like that's kind of 3 right there. I guess on this mountaintop, it's not the case because I got them in a row. So if I am going to replace them, it should be here that I'm replacing. Let me, I need to get my pack to be empty. Otherwise, this isn't going to work really well. Heat sink there and aluminum alloy there. Let's put you, no, you, and you. Yeah. Now I need the gold wire though. So bring me the gold wire and put it into storage so I can use it. Here. Okay. Now we can try it. So if I wanted to build this, I could just build it and then move it, right, is the idea. So I'm going to take this right here. I'll just build it right there. Build it right there. Okay. So it's this big instead of this big. But on a physical space on the ground, it's going to take up the same as these. So I don't think I'm going to replace these ones. Maybe only for aesthetics I would do that. But in this case, I'm going to tear this down. And then tear this down. And I'd have more connections. So I guess I'm freeing up connections, which is a good thing. And then what we can do is we will move this one. And we can bring it over and set it on top of the mountain. On top of the hill. It's certainly not a mountain. I'm going to call it a mountain, but it ain't a mountain. Yeah, see, it won't fit there. It has to do with the flatness of the terrain. So it's not even going to fit there. So replacing these is probably not going to happen. Just because it won't support being on this hill. You know? Yeah, like if I break down one more. Like if I break this one down, let's see if I can get this to stand straight. Can I get it to sit straight on there? Because otherwise, like I said, I can't really take... Whoops, don't do that. I can't take advantage of these upgrades in spaces that I'm not building in already, is what I'm trying to do. And I won't be able to take advantage of that space. Yeah, it's just not going to fit there, right? It doesn't sit straight. That's the problem. Or maybe this is out of range. Hey, that could be a thing. Is it out of range? I can't tell. I don't think so. It says it's obstructed by other objects. Maybe it won't build because of range. No, because it can build all the way out there. Yeah, if I could build here. If it can build here, then it's certainly not out of range building here. So this is about terrain. That's all this is. It won't allow me to build because of the terrain. And there's not a lot I can do about that. So this hill is going to have tier 1 solar panels on it because it's the only panels that fit on it. Which was the reason why that hill over there has tier 2 wind instead of 3. Even though I unlocked 3, I can't put a 3 on there. Which is kind of silly if you think about it. I can place 3 tier 2s, but I can't place 1 tier 3 for the space. And the base station is effectively the same size. But yeah. I'm not trying to build 2 tier 3s up there. I'm only trying to build 1. So it wouldn't be about interfering with another wind turbine. But yeah, well. Anyway, pre-release. Maybe this input will spur some change. Not necessarily by me, but if other people do, then perhaps that'll spur some change. Either way, I'm going to put the tier 1s back on the hill because they fit there. And then I will look at where I'm going to place this tier 2 that I've already built. I'll probably try to find another hilltop, maybe over there or somewhere else, but I definitely need more power production, so we'll try it out. Okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. It's been a lot of fun. It'll continue being fun. I don't think we're just getting started, but we're like in the middle of the game right now. So yeah, biospray is the next stage. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.